Hi, and welcome to Creative Hearts Conversations, episode 4. If you're joining us live on Facebook, hi and welcome. This is Audrey Scully that we're talking to. We're talking about deepening your soul's journey and releasing karma and allowing yourself to heal. We have a workshop coming up on the same topic, as you can see here, on November the 26th, 10:30 till 12:30. We will drop a link for the tickets below, and you can get your early bird tickets. And yes, we're just sharing today about your soul's journey, and this is part of a Words of the Wise series. So we've just been talking about the book that we're in, and also you can watch Robin Harris's. Um, we did a live a few weeks ago with Robin Harris, and we're also doing a workshop on the 15th of November called Rewild, Reconnect, and Reroute. And then we also have in December with Rachel Lemon, we have reconnecting to your magic. I might have got that wrong, but we were trying to get I was trying to get all the details in there. So Audrey, talk to us about deepening your soul's journey. What does that mean to you?
Deepening to your soul's journey. Okay, I think it really. I've been sort of on my journey for consciously on my journey since I was just turned 40, and it really, I think it really dawned on me the other day how we have to deepen our soul's journey. And I've been on this journey, like I said, for that long, going on this windy road. But about 18 months ago, I really feel I've come home because I've become a Tao Hands practitioner. So there's more to it than that. And since then, I have been really deepening my soul's journey, simply by um, doing things routinely. So I'm doing a routine. I know a lot of people do, but what I've learned to do is I've learned to do deeper forgiveness. People talk about forgiveness, but it's forgiving yourself, it's forgiving others, and it's forgiving, asking for forgiveness, like for your ancestors and that. So
I'm happy. No, I've gone to get this because I pulled a card earlier, and guess what came up?
forgiveness, there you go.
And
There you go.
this is from our deck. Sorry, it's not showing very much, but it's got some hands there and then a dove in the corner.
So
Um,
if you can read that one, I've done that. Yeah, so
yeah,
good, yeah, fantastic. And what I'm realizing as well is, like, the more you forgive, the more you're clearing your negative stuff. So well, I've just mentioned about ancestors. So a lot of our uh, challenges, some of our challenges are not our challenges, they're our ancestors. So when we do forgiveness and we include our ancestors, we're helping them to clear their, we call it negative information, because I'll go into that more in a minute. But doing the deep forgiveness has such a powerful effect. I was, for example, I had two women clients separately. They had issues with their mother. On both occasions, they were both going to see their mother in the afternoon. So I helped them to clear, forgive, release, let go. And bearing in mind, these women are in their 60s, and their mother has sort of like never discussed stuff with them, never treated them the same as the others, they have their favorites. And they both went and they both text me and said, oh my goodness, my mother, it's like a different woman. She's talking to me, she's telling me things I've never, she's never said before. She's really interested in me. And that was literally an hour, 2 hours after the session. I'm getting vibe bumps as I'm saying this. And that's like showing how powerful that is. When you're releasing, when you're forgiving, when you're letting go, people don't realize how powerful and how um, instant it can be. So we talk about manifestation. This is all part of manifestation, because when you're forgiving, you're releasing, you're letting go, you're cutting the ties, that's not affecting you anymore. So what the other thing that I've really, blown my mind is we talk about mind over matter, mindfulness, which is great. But what I've learned about is soul over matter. So it's healing the soul first. When you heal the soul, everything else, the heart, mind, matter, body, relationships, finances, health, heal as well. And what I've experienced, what I've seen over these last 18 months is just, like I said, blown my mind. And I've always been, it's through going on my spiritual journey that I came into doing my massage reflexology. But it always had that spiritual lilt to it. And I've gone off my thread now. So I've always been somebody who I just want to help people. I'll have a conversation and someone say, "Oh, I've got such and such hobby. Put your hand here and do this and turn this and twiddle that," And then the sister said to me once, "You don't have to say that all the time." I said, "No, but I just want to help people. I don't want to see them suffering if they don't need to." And now where I've got to now at this moment, is I'm on this journey and I'm actually learning to help people more, to teach people to self-heal. Because of course we're fed up, aren't we, with the going to the doctors, getting the tablets, the doctors don't know you can't even get an appointment with a doctor. A lot of people can't nowadays. And we're talking about this earlier, we all have the power to heal ourselves. It says it in the Bible, and I'm like, so what do we do? How do we heal ourselves? And we've got so many simple techniques to do. One of the techniques is, and can I try this out on you, please?
Yeah.
One of the techniques is, where would you say your mind was now? It's sort of like racing. Is it like this little monkey chatter going on, or is it quite good?
I thought it was quite good, but then I've just thought I'm having thoughts about like how people are going to respond to this information. So I was kind of thinking, because that's one of my doubts and fears, is I know this information, but I worry what other people will think or say. So like say if, because I have maybe friends or family who may be quite ill, and sometimes when you say the message, you can heal yourself, it can be very triggering. Actually, I was talking about this on a coaching call today. We were talking about this, how people can get very triggered by the words, you can heal yourself, because obviously if you've tried and you haven't been able to, that can feel very frustrating. And also people really value doctors and nurses and the
Yeah,
NHS,
absolutely.
and we do as well. We're definitely
Yeah,
not
they do a great job.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah, so that's my thought
so
process
so
now. So I want to heal my doubts about sharing the healing that I
so
know
as you're saying this,
I've experienced myself, yeah, through
yeah.
you.
So as you're saying this, what are you actually feeling,
Angry
and where are you feeling anger?
in my heart.
Okay. So we'll come back to that. So now close your eyes and just say, "Dear my mind,
Dear my mind,
please go to my lower abdomen." So that's below your navel.
please go to my lower abdomen.
And again, "Dear my mind,
Dear my mind,
please go to my lower abdomen."
please go to my lower abdomen.
"Dear my mind,
Dear my mind,
please go to my lower abdomen."
please go to my lower abdomen. I'm distracted because I've just realized, because I've got a shower. I've got a shower just from it. Oh my God.
Okay,
It's just
okay,
going on.
right.
Right, okay, sorry, I'm having a healing session now. I wouldn't normally do this online. Okay. It's all right. I'm
So
being
yeah, so just close your eyes.
okay.
Yeah. So you've asked that, and now just focus on your lower abdomen. This won't take long.
Okay.
Okay. So take your attention to your lower abdomen. You've asked your mind to go down there. Your mind's in your lower abdomen.
Okay.
And now how are you feeling?
A bit calmer.
How's your anger?
I don't feel as angry. I feel a bit sad because I'm still like there's still the things that I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
everyone to understand what I understand and what you understand, and I get very upset when I see people suffering.
yeah, exactly. So within this, I mean, it's just been not even a minute, what we've just done. I know you got distracted, which is fine because that's what happens. We have our ego, and our ego doesn't like this, and it distracts you. you
Yeah.
know I have it. I still have it now. I was supposed to go into this meditation and my mind's going da, 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 da. And that's your ego. Yeah. So controlling that, and just this is so simple. And a lot of the time when I do it with people, obviously not online, although I have done it before, and I've said, right, okay, go into your lower abdomen, and they've done that, and I say, now what you're thinking, and quite a few of them say nothing,
Nothing. Yeah.
nothing, and some of them, their minds are really, really racing, and they say nothing. So
Feel
if
the
you're
background.
listening and you want to try it, please try it and put your comments here. And
Yeah.
it's fine if you still, you don't feel any different. But we've just done it with Gemma. She says she felt a bit, calmer, and her anger had changed to a sadness, you know. And
I'm not
and the
sad.
other thing is about these emotions are coming up because they're here to be healed. They're like, we're coming up, please release me, let me go. And I'm not singing that one. And that's all it is. If you look at your emotion and just think, well, it's here, it's wanting to be let go, it's wanting to be released. And when you do release it, I mean, you know what happens when you release it. Gemma, I know you've had, you do this, and it's just so empowering.
Yesterday, I had a yin yoga. It's interesting that you're taking down to the lower because I had a yin yoga and yoga nidra session, and I had an in-body experience. I'm calling it because an outer body experience is when you leave your body, and some people have had them, and I think I've had them before, and but this was an in-body experience, meaning I couldn't walk because I was so low down, as in my legs were sort of falling down, because I did this deep breathing technique, um, and I'm fine now. I can walk now, but yeah, I moved my attention down. My consciousness came down from up here back down into my lower abdomen, but not even that, into my feet. I was like so low down, and I was so not used to it because I often spend a lot of time in my mind, um which I'm not going to criticize myself for, because a lot of the time it's because I'm creating, so it's good stuff, like, as in, like, I'm thinking good stuff, but then on the other hand, sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's worrying about, how do I create this, or how do I get this message out there, how do I connect with other people. And then, so if I come down and connect with myself, that's what you're saying, is that, yeah, I mean, and I know every conversation is different, so sometimes it's yeah, but it's interesting. I like having almost like a little healing session. Is quite nice because then people can see how it works. um So, would you have any advice for maybe people like me who might be, putting stuff out there, creating, wanting to share, wanting to connect, and then like when there's moments where you feel maybe disappointment coming up, or maybe like frustration, or it's not happening quick enough, or I want more people to listen, or do you know what I mean? It's like those are the things that block me. Whereas, like, maybe I don't have any other major
Yeah,
like problems.
absolutely,
I mean,
absolutely. So we
and
go back to the saying about the soul and the soul healing.
mm,
So when I said to you go to lower abdomen, there is an area in your lower abdomen called the Ming Men. So there's an acupuncture point called the Ming Men, which is you go to your navel and then you draw a straight line to your back
mhm.
and you just go a little bit in from your back. So it's a thumb width in, and that's the acupressure point there. So
Oh,
just below it,
on your back.
yeah. So yeah, in the back,
Mhm.
yeah. So just below that point is a fist size area
Mhm.
called the Ming Men, and that is your connection to the soul.
Okay.
When you put your focus on that, you do come out of your mind, and you are connecting more to your soul. So now, when you ask your questions about what do I do, will this happen, your answers will be coming from the soul and not from your ego, not from your mind. So your guidance will be a lot better, a lot purer, and it will avoid a lot of challenges that you're creating because you're there going, what is this, what is that, what is that, bringing the doubt in, bringing the the lack of confidence in, bringing all this in. When you're down there, you don't bring that in because
Mm.
you're there with your soul.
I think the message I'm getting is that it's okay right now. Um, Nothing's gone wrong in terms of like, I think it's okay to have whoever is meant to be here will be here, and this is the right time for us to try things out in terms of sharing our wisdom, and the right people at the right time will hear the message. Because I think one of those things, and I'm talking maybe for everyone who is out there, a lot of us in the book and are entrepreneurs, um we're we're really dedicated to our passions and putting things out there and helping others and all this stuff and creating things. And I know from talking to other people that are in the same boat that this is not just my problem. It's something that happens where they're like, oh, I need more people to share it with. We just want to share with everyone. But the message I'm getting is that everything is divine timing, and we're meant to come together now we're meant to come together and do this work together. We're meant to join so that we can help each other go deeper, so that we can share our soul's song, I'm hearing, so that we can vibrate a frequency that is no longer alone. So I think the difference between the struggling entrepreneur who's trying to get my work out there, or my workshops, or my events, my healing, that's a very isolated energy where it's all about me, the ego.
Absolutely.
If I don't do well, then it's my fault, right? Whereas the soul is calling something else. Like it's like vibrating an energy, a frequency saying, we are here, we are one, we are we are your soul. Like, we are part of you. We are the ones who have come to share that light together. And we're all in a circle. We're all holding hands. We're all here. All of us are here. I see even millions, maybe millions of us doing this work right now. And this is what's not being shown on the news. Just because it's not shown doesn't mean it's not happening.
Mm.
There are millions of us. There are millions of us doing this soul work, and we're all doing it for each other. And we're all doing it to help, and that is the message I'm getting right now. That when
Beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah. And this is exactly what it is. I mean, the purpose of life is to serve, and it's to, yeah, you know, we have this conversation about serving others to the detriment of ourselves, because a lot of us, we can't say no, and we're just going and going and going, and then we learn, actually, no, we have to say no and look after ourselves. So there's this line like, oh, wait a minute, I've got to serve, but I've got to look after myself, and, you know, but through looking after yourself, and you can serve in so many ways. You know, a lot of people say, well, I'm not a healer, and it doesn't matter, you know, just smiling at somebody, he is healing.
yeah.
Picking the phone up and talking to somebody is healing, you know, unless it's gossip, obviously.
Well, I'm just picking up the
But
phone. I'm just saying hi to Natalie. She's joined us. So
hi,
hi,
Natalie.
Natalie. So she was on the first ever episode actually, and she did a little bit of healing on me on my period pains as well, which I know you have as well. So I think there's a reason why she's on this call and you're on this call, because you both have you know, done some work around my lower my lower abdomen.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
Um,
area.
um, yeah, yes, there's a lot. Yeah, you know, we'll just mention about that, because each area of your body is associated to an emotion. There's a lot more to it than that. And earlier on, when you were saying about I've got anger, well, that's liver.
Mm,
So what I do now is I teach, and when you said the soul song, it's just like yes, because you know I've you know, Master Shah, who's my um, master teacher, he has this soul song, Love, Peace and Harmony, or one of the soul songs,
yeah.
Love, Peace and Harmony. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace and harmony. Love, peace and harmony. And that is just by chanting that, going back to how you can heal people, help do healing, to serve, that is serving, because you are that frequency of that, you know, just chanting it, it's very high frequency that is going out there. It's going out through the universe, never mind the world, you know. And just by chanting that, I don't know if you can feel it, Gemma, but I can feel the change. I've just said this, and
I've got
this
it on
room's
a
just gone.
playlist. I want to sing, if you can help me with the lyrics, but I'll sing a little bit. So it goes, I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. What's the next bit?
Join hearts and souls together. Love,
Love
peace, and harmony.
and harmony.
Again, love,
Peace.
peace, and harmony.
Harmony. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with me as well. And when I joined that time when you were doing the singing together, it's really nice. And that's what I love about music, is it brings people together and the frequencies rise.
Absolutely. And that song, playing it, that is a healing song. Lots of people have been healed by just by listening to that. I just want to say about, you know, one of my another master teacher. She got a phone call from her father to go and visit her uncle in hospital, who was in a coma, and they didn't think he had long. And she went, and for an hour she sang that to him. And the next day her dad rang and said, go back to the hospital. And she did, thinking that was it. And he was sat up in bed having breakfast, and he said, can you do that again, what you did yesterday? Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It is. And children love it. Children love this song. And it's really good to help them calm down as well, help you to help us to calm down. But yes, a very powerful song. and like and it's all about going back to, serving. It's all about the oneness. It's all about us being together, not being separated. And that's what we've done. We've become a separation, haven't we? Separating society. But now we're moving towards going back to the community.
Yes.
Going back to togetherness. Yes, wonderful. And then another part that we've been taught is about these 4 techniques, the 6 techniques really, but just want to say about the 4 techniques. So we have the body power. So if you put your hand, say, on your liver, or where your sadness is actually your lungs, and your liver is anger. So I'll let you choose which one. The other hand on your lower abdomen.
Okay.
Okay. And below your navel. And we'll just say a quick soul, say hello to our souls. So everything has a soul. So just going to say, dear my heart. Dear my lungs.
Dear my lungs.
I love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
I love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
Please heal my sadness. Keep your hand there on your lungs.
On my heart.
Because wherever you place your hands is where you receive.
Lungs is like under, I don't know, lungs is here, isn't it?
Lungs are there. Sort of like the top of your lungs. Your lungs are, quite big. Yeah. So were you on your heart?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to the heart.
All right.
Right. So the heart is the source of everything anyway, and the connection to the soul.
I should know where the lungs
are. So, you see, the heart. So you've got the spiritual heart.
I can feel them now.
You have the spiritual heart and you have the physical heart, and that holds the love, the forgiveness, the compassion, the light. It's the soul communication center, and your soul enlightenment center. Yeah. So dear my heart.
In my heart.
You have the power to heal and transform.
You have the power to heal and transform.
Please heal my heart.
Please heal my heart.
And that is the emotion. The emotion is anxiety and depression. So we can say that. Even if you don't have it, you can say it to prevent it.
Yeah.
And my anxiety and depression.
And my anxiety and depression.
We love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
We love you, honor you, and appreciate you.
So that's so we've done the body power, which is the hand, putting the hand there. We've done the soul, say hello, and now we will just take in a deep breath. And as we breathe in, we take it all the way down to our lower abdomen, to the bottom of our body, and breathe out slowly. And this time, just breathe in golden light. Take that all the way down.
Sorry. Right, go.
Yeah, right. So take the golden light all the way down to the lower abdomen, to the bottom of your body. And then just see it radiating to every part of your body. And we're just going to chant. So that visualization is mind power. We have body power, soul power, mind power. And now we've got sound power, which is the chanting. So we can just chant love. So we'll just go love, 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 love. See that light radiating in your heart. Love, 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 love.
I'm being distracted because I'm online and I'm getting I'm getting embarrassed because I'm online and I'm thinking, oh, are people gonna laugh at me?
Okay. So take your mind down to your lower abdomen.
Okay.
I'm online too as well. We're both doing it.
I know. I'm speaking for the people at home who may be watching, because the more I can speak my honest truth, then the more we can
Yeah,
serve.
absolutely. So okay, so now, so that is the 4. And normally we would do this for at least 3 minutes. So How are you feeling now? Just feel, be aware of your body and how it feels. And as you're saying, as you're doing that, I just want to explain that um, there is Tao science, right? Quantum science has discovered that there is this container that is full of information. And Tao science is the quantum science explaining spirituality. And quantum science have realized that we have positive information in us and negative information. So the container is the soul, and it brings down that pure information, love, and light into our hearts, which receives it and comprehends, sends it to our mind, which understands, processes, which sends it to the energy, which transports it to the body, to the matter. So the matter is what we feel, what we see, what we touch, what we experience, all that. And when we have no blockages, we have order, we have connection, we have harmony. However, when the negative information comes in, so it's like what we're thinking, what are other people thinking about us, we listen to the news, we believe in what people are saying, or people are hurting us. When that comes in, then that creates blockages in all areas. So bringing in this golden light is transforming the negative information into positive information.
I can feel in my shoulders. I'm just massaging my shoulders because I actually felt a release happening where I feel like you probably can see the difference. Like before, my shoulders were probably a little bit higher, but like they've actually expanded. So I actually feel wider and more open in the heart. And I just feel like very, very present. I can hear the wind outside. I'm just very aware right now, and I've not got any thoughts much, but maybe a few drifting in and out, but like I'm very present in my body. I can feel my whole body. And yeah, and I just want to say as well, like I practice these probably this type of thing, going into the body meditation. So the past week, I've had a lot of gigs on, and I've been filming for my music video, and I knew that I had to take really good care of my health. And I actually got a sore throat probably on like day 3 of the week, and I was also on my period, and I felt really ill, like I was about to become, unwell. But I knew that I had stuff, I had to do things. So what I did was I spent the hours that I had meditating to music, to binaural beats, or the other one like sacred sounding bowls, which I might go and get one actually. But so this one I've got is a root chakra. But the reason why I wanted to share this is because like when I do this, my body becomes better. Like
Yeah.
I haven't got a sore throat now.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want to say, I just want to close this down.
Yes.
So I just want to say, how, thank you, thank you, thank you, love you, love you, love you. And I ask for all who have come to help to return. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, and if you can read that forgiveness card out as well.
Okay. So I'll close the session with a little bit of root chakra sounding, and I'll read the forgiveness as well. Can you hear it?
Beautiful.
Think of a person or situation you need to forgive. Acknowledge the feelings that arise. Consider the situation from all sides and perspectives. Is there another way to look at this? Ask, how can I see this differently? Invite compassion. Imagine you are offering a symbol of your forgiveness. This could be a lily, a candle, or anything you wish, to this person or situation, and remember to include yourself. The affirmation is, I forgive everyone and everything. I am at peace. Be gentle with yourself as you forgive. Forgiveness is a process. Allow yourself to feel, release anything that blocks. And then at the bottom it says create with heart, because that's my little slogan. So these cards were created by myself and BT Design. It's not going to work, is it? Self-love and creativity cards. And this one is forgiveness. That's today's message.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. I think we covered quite a lot there.
We
I just
did.
want to just say one more thing. Is just go into your heart and smile. Feel your heart smiling. Look at your reaction there. I don't need to say anything.
You don't need to say anything. This is what I was gonna say. This is what happens on a daily basis when you do meditation. It's you'll just start laughing.
So yes, just put a smile on your heart, and straight away you smile or you laugh. Don't know about you, but my heart's gone really hot.
Yeah, I feel really warm inside. Thank you so much for this beautiful, deep session. Like this is such a deep, loving, warm session. I say session, it's it's a YouTube video. It will be a YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube or Facebook replay. Let us know how this was for you. Did you join in with us? Did you experience the changes, the shifts? And if you want more, if you want it to be more personalized, you can actually join us live together on a workshop that we're going to do on Zoom, which you can purchase your tickets. We'll drop the links below, and there'll be early bird prices, so make sure that you get that this week if you can. And yeah, we'd just love to have you there, because when you join in community, that's where the real magic happens. I think you can watch these videos all you want, and that brings joy as well, and happiness because you're tuning in. But the real changes, the shifts, come from community and connecting with one another. I think anyway. Do you agree?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think watching an
The
online
connection.
yeah, the connection. That it's the start, when you watch an online video, you can feel connection to people because, they might be saying words that are healing or guiding you through something. But then when you actually connect either in person or online on a Zoom call, obviously it's just different because you can share your own thoughts and feelings, and you're not just looking at a screen with no interaction. Obviously interact with us in the comments as well here, but yeah, the workshops are just something else, something special. Yeah, so we'd really 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 love you there, and you can get all 3 workshops for a discount price as well, so it works out at £25 each. The normal price is £36, but you can also get the early bird price for £28. If money is an issue for you, then just reach out to us. We're not going to turn anyone away because they can't afford it. We understand, the financial times are hard. The reason why we ask for this offering that you're giving us is that energy exchange, because you'll receive more when you give as well as receive, and that's that energy exchange, that you can, it feels really good to offer that. I've found that anyway. Don't you agree, like Audrey? When you're giving to receive it, you
Yeah,
receive even deeper.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. And we call it an honor fee because you're honoring what you're receiving.
Yeah.
And I think the shops should have that as well. How much is the honor fee for a Mars bar? But yeah, when you look at it as it's an energy exchange. Money is an energy exchange, and the more you exchange, the more you receive, the more you give, the more you receive. And I know well, I'm saying we all, a lot of us have that. Yeah, but we haven't got enough money in the bank.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
having
yeah.
that faith that it will come.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's, I remember one time I there was a couple of workshops that, I think they were couple of £100 or something like that, and I couldn't afford it. So I asked the person, I said, is it all right if I pay, some of it, and then I will pay you as soon as I have the money. I'll pay you the full, the full price, because I really did want to value, their effort and time and skills, and I didn't want to, just be like, oh, can I have a discount, and then think, you know because yeah, I didn't have the money at the time, but I still wanted to, as soon as I did, I wanted to give, because I really do appreciate what they've helped me to do. You know, the healing has just changed, it has changed my life on a subconscious level, on a material level, on a, you know, everything that we do connects us to something else, and you can't even put a price on what you gain from these type of sessions when you actually, go along. So I really do highly recommend it for anyone. Whenever you see these type of sessions and you might think, oh yeah, I might go, but actually no, I can't afford it, or I don't have the time. And it's like, actually really think about it. What do you want to do? What do you want to give your time to? Because when you give your time to your soul's journey, everything else sorts itself out.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's like you were saying earlier on, when you connected and you said, this is the message I'm getting now, when you connected to your Ming Men. And, it was completely different to what you were saying before that. So, oh, my mind's saying this, and this. And the complete change, the complete flip, and that everybody's here who's meant to be here. Everybody will get the message who's meant to get the message. And that is just
Have you
amazing too.
have you ever heard that? I don't know who said it or what it's from, but there's a quote that says, "When the teacher is ready, the student appears," or "When the student is
Absolutely.
ready, the teacher
Yeah.
appears." And I
Yeah.
really do feel that, like, I think we are each other's student and teacher as well. Like,
We all are. We all are.
yeah, we all are. And
Yeah.
when you are ready, you will meet the ones that you're supposed to meet. Because I do see a lot of spiritual people as well that have this belief that, that they don't have, that they're the only ones, that they don't have their community, or that they can't talk about their spiritual journey. So it might be like, I think of it like a, what do they call it, like in the like spiritual closet. Like, I'm not going to talk about this, but I watch Abraham Hicks, and I read A Course in Miracles, but it's a secret. Like, that was me. Like a few, like maybe 10 maybe, yeah, like 10, maybe 9 years ago. Do you know what I mean? Or even a bit after that, even maybe 6 years ago, I was still very much like, it's on my phone, but I'm not getting the book, because then, like, that's too much, that's too spiritual. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's just like, it's so funny how our egos put us in that uh
Mm.
closet.
Fear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fear.
I'm not
Yeah.
going to talk about it online though, or if I do talk about it online, I'm gonna, not
Yeah.
share it, or you know what I mean.
Can I just share this? I had a client years ago. I'm going back to the 90s,
Mm.
and she was actually a university lecturer, and she'd come for a massage, and she had a bit of Reiki. And
Yeah.
then one day she said, Because you know, when I go into rooms, places, I know what people are feeling. I know what the room's feeling. I know this, and this. And she said, but I don't tell anyone because they'll think I'm weird. And I said, tell me, I love this, I love this. She then went on to become, I attuned people at that time to Reiki and that. And then she went to master level. And then she found shamanism. And now she's teaching shamanism.
Right.
So she's not a lecturer anymore. She's teaching shamanism. It was on for that one sharing of like, this is what I feel, but nobody knows. And it's just gone, and the life completely
that's what
changed.
happens, isn't it? And you,
It's so beautiful.
you get
So
to
beautiful.
a point. So that's what I want to encourage anyone that's watching who might be at that stage where you do believe in this stuff, or you do have these experiences that, you know, you maybe can't even tell people because they maybe don't understand, or maybe you're getting rejection when you do share, or maybe you feel like you're the only one that's saying it and nobody else is saying it. But actually what we want to say is that you're not the only, you're not alone. For one, there's a lot of people out there that feel this way. There's a lot of people that have spiritual experience. Millions, I want to keep saying millions. So
Billions.
billions, probably even, yeah, billions. So yeah, I mean, it's let's stop calling it like, you know, not main. Let's stop saying that it's not mainstream, and let's just say that it's very well, it's not mainstream because they don't want it to be, because otherwise it'd make everyone happy and that'd be too much. But what I'm saying is, wouldn't it be great? Wouldn't it be great? And let's imagine a world where everyone can come out of the spiritual closet and just accept. So yes, let's all just share our wisdom, and that's what we're encouraging you to do, is keep going with it, keep sharing.
Keep sharing.
You will be heard. You will be heard.
Thank you so much.
This is important.
And thank you, Gemma, for your wisdom and
Thanks.
your light.
I still find it weird. I don't think of myself as wise, but I think of myself as, I don't know. I like,
the sharer of knowledge and experience.
yeah, I do. I feel like I know how to tap into wisdom, and but I still find it uncomfortable to sort of say I am wise, because whenever I do, I like look at my life and I'm like, okay, there's areas I could work on here.
It's all a journey, isn't it? It's all a learning journey. It's all a self-loving journey. It's all a serving journey. You know.
How much I'm smiling as well.
Yeah, and we all do it. We all have our doubts. We all like, oh, no, not that. But we don't have to put a label on it. All we have to do is serve. Just say, who can I serve today? Who can I serve today? And it's so interesting who comes along. You know, one person or more than one person, and the way that it happens as well. It's like, okay, did not realize that was. So I will share something with you in the next one.
Yes, yes, come along, deepen your soul's journey.
And I've got to go now to serve my auntie.
Yes. Keep serving, and we're done anyway. We've covered a lot today, so yes, do reach out to us if you're interested in coming along, and get your early bird tickets as well. All right then.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
And you love, light, peace, and harmony.
Love, peace, and harmony.